Om Shri Vigneshwaraya Namaha. Namaskaram. Welcome to Astrology program. Today we are discussing about a general aspect, that is Mangalik Dosha, the dosha of Mars, the evil of Mars being placed in a particular position and how it is going to affect your marital life or marriage prospects. That is what we are going to discuss. Most of the people fear Mars Dosha or Chowwa Dosham as it is generally called. So consider this aspect and march forward. Seventh house position of Mars in a male horoscope or female horoscope is regarded as Mars Dosha. And eighth house position of Mars in a female horoscope is also considered as Chowwa Dosham or Mars Dosham or Mangalik Dosham. The position of Mars in some other areas, that is 4th house or 12th house or 10th house is also, and Lagna is also considered as minor. It is likely to create minor problems. As you know, any position of any planet in a particular house is likely to cause positive and negative indications. As you know, how you manage is what matters. So the position of Mars in the 7th house is very important for both male and female, and 8th house position of Mars for female is to some extent more important regarding marriage, regarding marital life, regarding marital prospects, and regarding marital happiness. And all these four areas, the position of Mars is very important. And that is the reason why most of the people, especially the youngsters, fear about their marital prospects when Mars is placed in all these positions. And also the parents are also worried about the prospects of their children if they are Mangalik or having Chowwa Dosham or Mars Dosham. Actually, Mars Dosham or Chowwa Dosham is something which is not to be feared at all. With proper match, horoscope match, we call it as Papa Samyam. When there is a structural match between these two horoscopes, the marital life is definitely going to be happy. But much depends upon the intensity of the Mars placement. That is also important. And also great care is to be taken regarding the Parihara advice. You have to do remedial measures, and when you are doing remedial measures, the evil of Mars Dosha will just recede or will just fade or just disappear. That is something which you can be very confident of. Let us see what will happen. What will happen when Mars is placed in the 7th? That is the house of marriage for both male and female. When it is posited in the 7th, either the marriage will be delayed, and if it is occurring early, what will happen is that there will be emotional distancing, or some situation might emerge in which there will be an emotional distancing and physical distancing of both, that is the partners, that is the husband and the wife. When it is in the 8th house for a female, people say, acharyas say that it is likely to adversely affect the health of the husband, but don't worry at all. With Mahadeva Preeti, each and every problem can be easily solved, so don't worry about it. Again, the placement of Mars in the 7th house or 8th house much depends upon other factors. We call it as Shubhagraha Yogam, Shubhagraha Drishti. When Guru is there with Mars, there is no much dosham. When there is the aspect of Guru or Jupiter on Mars, there is no much dosham. No evil effect of Mars will be there. At the same time, you have to do the remedial measures. You have to chant the Mars mantra. And also Mars Kuja Ashtottara Shatanamavali. You have to please Goddess Kali. You have to please, according to the southern tradition, Bhadra Kali. You have to chant Bhadra Kali, Bhadrambiga Ashtottara Shatanamavali every day. Then things will be alright. There won't be any dosha. And when you have this dosha, what you have to do is observe Monday Vridam or Tinglaisha Vridam, in which you have to abstain from non-vegetarian food items, and you have to go to the Mahadeva temple and be there for at least 48 minutes. Go on chanting Shiva Parvati Stotra and also a particular mantra. Om Hrim Namah Shivaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Hrim Namah Shivaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Hrim Namah Shivaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Hrim Namah Shivaya, Om Namo Narayanaya. When you are chanting it continuously, every day at least 108 times, and if possible on Sundays and Mondays 1008 times, no Mangalik Dosha will be there, and all the evils of Mangalik Dosha will recede or just disappear. So be happy about it. When your marriage is delayed, you can offer Pushpanjali or Swayamvara Pushpanjali in a Mahadeva Lord Shiva temple with jasmine flowers, and that delay can be easily dissipated and you will get married. And if your marriage is going to be very late, that is 24, 25, 26, 27, it is going on like that, Paradevada Preeti is also essential. You have to check whether your 5th house position in your horoscope is strong or weak, and you have to take into consideration the pariharam related to the 5th house, and all your problems will be solved. That is what you have to take into account, and then everything will come out very well when you are chanting all these stotras, this particular mantra, and when you observe Monday Vradam. What is it? Abstain from non-vegetarian food and be inside Lord Mahadeva temple for 48 minutes and everything will be all right. Make it a point that you go to a Mahakshetram, means that Kshetram which follows the tradition in a very strict way. And you'll be able to transcend all problems, and the exaggeration of Mars dosha is not going to affect you. Just because Chowwa is placed or Mars is placed in the 7th or 8th is not going to delay your marriage. That is only an exaggeration of facts, and Mars dosha is not something which you have to fear all the time. With this parihara advice and horoscope proper match, especially in Papasamyam, which I have told you, and you have to balance the Papa in both the horoscopes, that is male and female. And it should be done by a very capable astrologer, and everything will be all right. And so never fear Mars dosha. It is not going to affect you at all if you are following the advice which I have given you, and especially with chantings and sincere devotion to Bhadrakali. And every problem will be solved, and any discord in marital life will be solved by Lord Mahadeva and Sri Parvati. Be happy and confident. You can mail to this particular ID and you will get answers through this program, but only through this problem. A lot of mails are coming. Only selected mails can be answered through this program, and some mails. One is Nishita from Miss Nishita from Calcutta. I am an MBBS graduate and I am crossing 27. I am still unmarried. Two nakshatras are given. Your time is not given. So make it a point that you give date, month, year, time and place of birth, and also your nakshatra. You are Pushyami, according to the rough calculation, because you are not given the exact time. Your nakshatram is Pushyami, that is Kataka Rashi, Karkataka Rashi, Cancer sign, moon sign, Cancer moon sign. And the present period is good for marriage, that is 2023 last part is good for marriage, either 2023 last part or 2024 first quarter you are likely to get married. And there is mild, what you call Mars dosha, not a very serious Mars dosha. So what you have to do is there should be proper match between your horoscope and the groom's horoscope. That is very important. Papasamyam should be there. You have qualified in MBBS, that is what you have told, but Shukra is exalted. That indicates you are very good either in music or dance, and 10th house is also connected, and so you are likely to become a little famous as well. So continue with your pursuits in the field of arts, that is music or dance. You have not mentioned there, and Shukra, it is Shukracharya, so you are likely to excel in the field of medicine also. You can specialize in an area related to the head, that is neurosurgery or neurophysician, and or even psychiatry, and you will come up very well. You are Pushyami, and also when you marry, you have to take into consideration the horoscope of you and the bridegroom, and it should be done by a very good astrologer, because your 7th house is just average, but your professional side will be very good and you will become famous, I told you, and you will come up in your profession, and as a doctor also, you are likely to shine very well. You'll have a lot of income and you have foreign prospects also. This year itself or next year, 2024, first quarter, you are likely to move to some other country, either for higher education or for pursuing your career. Be confident and happy. Today, the special program on astrology in English is coming to a Purnata, and you wait for this program. General topics will be discussed, and your questions will also be answered, and monthly forecast or Rashi based forecast will also be there. That will be in English, and if at all you have any doubt, you can contact me through email, and watch for this program, and you subscribe for this channel, and sincerely praying for the betterment of you all. Thank you very much. Namaskaram.